Cliff notes from the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. The key to a good life is not giving a fuck about more. It's giving a fuck about less. Giving a fuck about only what is true and immediate and important. So how many times do we worry about things that we can't control? Or to phrase it as in the way of the book, how many times do we give a fuck about things that we can't control? Or do we give a fuck about things that are important, that are not important? We need to focus on the things that are worth giving a fuck about. Which, if you really think about it in the broad spectrum of your life, most of the things you probably give a fuck about don't really even matter. I mean, we all want to be successful and rich, and that might be something you give a fuck about a lot. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, just try to be the best version of you and be a little bit more successful every day. That's worth giving a fuck about. If you want to be the best, if you want to be a multi-millionaire and you give a fuck about that so much that you're miserable with the life you have, you'll never have the motivation that you need in order to even make your life something halfway respectable. So give a fuck about what is important and what is true, not about these fantasies of, proving to everybody that you're worth something special, that you're awesome, because that's very far-fetched. You'd better off be giving a fuck about something that is worth giving a fuck about, like being your best self, about staying true to the things you know are of high value to you, and living in harmony with having dignity in the way you carry yourself and not wasting time because you know how valuable that is. Follow along if you want to hear more tips from this book. It's such a great book. So I'll say it again at the end. The key to living a good life is not about, the key to a good life is not giving a fuck about more. It's giving a fuck about less. Giving a fuck about only what is true and immediate and important. God bless you guys. Have a great day.